Top 20 Equipment Operator Interview Questions and Answers. Are you preparing for an equipment operator interview and want to stand out from the competition? Whether you operate forklifts, bulldozers, cranes, or excavators, employers are looking for more than just technical skills. In this video, we'll guide you through 20 critical questions you're likely to face and help you craft clear, confident responses. These questions not only test your machinery knowledge, but also your judgment, safety awareness, and on-site communication. If you're aiming to secure that next big opportunity in construction, logistics, or heavy industry, this guide is tailored just for you. 1. Can you describe your experience with heavy equipment? Interviewers want to understand the range and depth of your experience. Share the types of machinery you've worked with, such as backhoes, loaders, or graders, and how long you've been operating them. Highlight specific projects where your skills made a difference. Mention certifications or licenses you hold, and any specialized training you've completed. This question is your opportunity to prove that you're not just familiar with equipment but are skilled in maximizing its safe and efficient use. Be clear and confident about the environments you've worked in, such as construction sites, warehouses, or road maintenance projects. 2. How do you ensure safety while operating equipment? Safety is a top priority in any equipment operation role. Begin by mentioning your adherence to company safety policies and OSHA regulations. Describe your daily routine inspections, use of personal protective equipment, and clear communication with site personnel. Emphasize your attention to blind spots, safe maneuvering, and proper signaling. If you've ever proactively addressed a hazard before it became a problem, mention that too. Interviewers want to hear that safety is your mindset, not just a rule to follow. Showing consistency and a preventative approach will make you a strong candidate. 3. What types of equipment are you certified to operate? This is your chance to list specific machinery along with certifications or licenses, like a CDL, NCCCO crane certification, or forklift license. Highlight the issuing authority, training program, and how often you recertify. Include any specialty equipment like aerial lifts, compactors, or skid steers. If you're working on obtaining a certification, let them know your expected completion date. Interviewers look for versatility, and the more equipment you're legally and safely allowed to operate, the more valuable you become. It also shows your commitment to professional standards and safety compliance. 4. Tell me about a time you prevented an accident on the job. Employers want to see your awareness and proactiveness. Choose a real-life example where you noticed something unsafe, like a faulty backup alarm, a slippery ramp, or a coworker in a blind spot. Describe the steps you took to address it, such as stopping the machine, alerting a supervisor, or securing the hazard. Conclude with the outcome. You helped prevent injury, equipment damage, or project delay. This question isn't just about what happened. It's about your judgment, responsibility, and care for your team and work environment. 5. How do you perform routine equipment maintenance? Routine maintenance ensures machine longevity and safety. Explain how you inspect equipment before and after shifts, check fluid levels, clean filters, examine hydraulic lines, and tighten loose parts. Discuss how you document issues, follow preventive maintenance schedules, and notify supervisors of necessary repairs. Mention that you keep up with maintenance logs and manufacturer recommendations. Employers are looking for someone who doesn't wait for a breakdown, but keeps equipment running at peak performance. Highlighting a maintenance habit shows you take pride in your tools and contribute to overall productivity. 6. What would you do if a machine malfunctioned during operation? Start by saying that safety comes first. You'd immediately stop the equipment and secure the area. Explain that you'd assess the issue visually if it's safe, report it according to company protocol, and avoid using the machine until it's inspected by a technician. If alternate equipment is available, you'd switch as instructed. Avoid trying to repair anything beyond your qualification. This shows the interviewer that you respect boundaries, prioritize safety, and value proper procedures rather than risking further damage or injury. 7. How do you handle working in extreme weather conditions? Working in tough conditions is common for equipment operators. Describe how you prepare by dressing appropriately, maintaining hydration, and adapting your operating techniques. In cold weather, you might warm up machinery gradually and watch for icy surfaces. In heat, you monitor engine temperatures and take necessary breaks. Stress the importance of extra caution and communication with coworkers in such conditions. Demonstrate that you can still maintain safety and efficiency while understanding your physical and environmental limits. Employers want reliability, even when the weather isn't ideal. 8. How do you communicate with your team during operations? Clear communication is key on a busy site. Mention that you use hand signals, two-way radios, or site-specific communication protocols to stay in sync with ground workers and supervisors. Stress your habit of confirming instructions and ensuring everyone is in a safe position before starting operations. Provide an example where good communication prevented confusion or injury. Whether you're backing up a truck or hoisting a load, precise communication keeps everyone safe and on schedule. It also shows leadership and awareness of your surroundings. 9. What would you do if you noticed a coworker was being unsafe? Talk about how you'd first assess whether it's an immediate danger. If so, you'd act quickly, using hand signals or verbal warnings to stop unsafe behavior. Then you'd report the issue to a supervisor or safety officer. Mention that you'd never ignore unsafe actions, even if the person is more experienced. Explain that your approach is respectful and based on a shared goal of everyone going home safe. This question tests your moral compass and willingness to prioritize team safety over personal discomfort. 10. How do you stay updated with equipment technology and safety practices? Emphasize your proactive attitude. Mention that you attend refresher training, subscribe to trade magazines, follow OSHA updates, and participate in company workshops. If you've completed recent courses, highlight them. Point out that as equipment gets more advanced with GPS, sensors, or automation, it's important to stay informed. This shows that you value ongoing learning, which makes you adaptable and dependable in a changing workplace. Employers want someone who's not stuck in old habits but eager to grow with the industry. 11. Can you work overtime, nights, or weekends if required? Be honest but flexible. Say that you understand construction and logistics often demand extended hours and you're prepared for that when needed. Mention how you manage fatigue and ensure safety remains a priority even during long shifts. Flexibility is a major advantage in hiring decisions. If you have past experience working night shifts or emergency jobs, share that as well. Employers need reliable operators who won't back out when the schedule gets tough, and showing readiness makes you stand out. 12. Describe a time when you had to meet a tight deadline. Choose a scenario where you stayed productive without cutting corners. Describe how you prioritized tasks, coordinated with coworkers, and used efficient operating techniques. Highlight any challenges like poor weather or limited equipment and how you overcame them. Finish with the successful outcome, such as project completion or a satisfied supervisor. This shows you're not just a good operator, you're a team player who performs under pressure. Employers look for someone who can deliver results without compromising safety or quality. 13. How do you prepare before starting a shift? Explain that you begin with a thorough equipment inspection, checking fluids, brakes, lights, tires, and controls. You review your schedule or job site plan, clarify your tasks, and ensure you have proper PPE. If necessary, you attend the daily briefing or toolbox talk. Employers want someone who doesn't jump into the driver's seat without thinking. Preparation sets the tone for a safe and productive day, and your answer should reflect a systematic approach that shows responsibility and professionalism. 14. Have you ever trained or supervised other operators? If yes, describe your experience with mentoring new operators, showing them proper controls, or enforcing safety practices. If not, mention your ability to support others by answering questions or leading by example. Supervision isn't just about giving orders. It's about clarity, patience, and consistency. Employers value leadership traits even in non-management roles. If you've helped others improve or received recognition for your guidance, include that in your answer. 15. What do you do if you're assigned equipment you're not familiar with? Start by saying that you would never operate unfamiliar machinery without proper training. Explain that you'd inform your supervisor, request training if needed, and review the operator's manual. Mention how you value safety and understand the risks of assuming knowledge. Employers appreciate honesty, responsibility, and a commitment to proper procedures. Showing that you prioritize learning before action makes you a trustworthy candidate. 16. How do you handle stressful or fast-paced work environments? Begin by acknowledging that high-paced jobs can be stressful. Share how you stay calm, prioritize tasks, and avoid rushing by focusing on one safe step at a time. Mention that clear communication helps reduce pressure and prevent errors. If you've worked on a fast-moving site or met tight production goals, describe how you stayed effective. Employers need operators who don't panic but instead deliver steady performance under pressure. 17. Have you ever made a mistake while operating equipment? What did you learn? Be honest but keep it constructive. Describe a minor mistake, perhaps forgetting to secure a load or missing a checklist step. Then, focus on what you did afterward. Acknowledge the error, reported it, and took steps to avoid repeating it. Employers value honesty, responsibility, and growth. This question isn't about perfection, it's about learning and improving, and showing that you take accountability seriously. 18. What is the most challenging piece of equipment you've operated? Describe a complex or unfamiliar machine, like a crane with multiple control systems or a GPS-enabled grader. Talk about the learning curve and how you adapted. Focus on what made it difficult, tight spaces, multitasking, or technical precision, and how you mastered it. This shows confidence, problem-solving, and willingness to tackle hard jobs. Employers are impressed by people who can adapt to difficult tasks. 19. How do you handle equipment downtime on a job site? Explain that you report the issue immediately and follow repair protocols. If possible, you assist in troubleshooting or prepping for the technician. Meanwhile, you stay productive, helping with manual tasks, paperwork, or assisting other team members. Employers want to know you stay proactive, not idle. Your answer should show that downtime doesn't equal lost time and that you're committed to keeping the workflow moving however possible. 20. Why should we hire you as an equipment operator? Summarize your strengths, your technical expertise, safety record, reliability, and communication skills. Mention your certifications, versatility across equipment, and willingness to learn. End by saying you bring value through consistent, safe, and productive work, and that you take pride in every shift. Make your answer confident but humble. Employers are looking for someone they can count on from day one, and this is your chance to leave that impression. Conclusion. Equipment operators are the backbone of every successful construction and logistics project. Mastering these questions shows your dedication, professionalism, and readiness to take on critical responsibilities. From safety awareness to technical skill, you now have the insights to impress any employer. Stay sharp, stay safe, and bring confidence to every job site. Your preparation today can lead to the opportunity of a lifetime. The right role is out there, go claim it.